I handle marketing for Association of Mutual Funds in India. Association AMFI, as it is popularly known, is the trade body of all mutual funds which are registered under SEBI in India. We run a campaign called Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. The whole objective of the campaign is to increase awareness of mutual funds as an investment option. We want more and more people to start investing in the Indian equity and debt markets via the mutual fund route and be part of the India growth story. So for us, it is all about creating awareness. Conversion is taken care of by individual mutual fund brands. We just prime the audience, make them aware of, there's an investment option called mutual funds, which is easy, and you can start with as little as 100 rupees a month, and you can plan your life goals with the help of mutual funds. Over the last 2 years, the campaign started in 2017, so it's been almost 6 years now. The campaign has helped, add significant number of investors. When we started the campaign in 2017, there were about 1.2 crore unique mutual fund investors. Now the number is at around 3.5 crores, so 3x growth in the last 6 years. Uh, Another indicator that we look forward to for retail participation is the monthly SIP contribution, which is systematic investment plan. You make a small investment amount every month, month on month in mutual funds. That is called an SIP. So when we started the campaign, there were about monthly SIP contribution was about 4,500 crores a month. Now we are close to 13,500 crores a month. Again, 3x kind of jump there. Uh, the campaign has won many awards, got a lot of recognition. Uh, that is what I manage on a day-to-day basis at Amphi here. For us, since we're trying to expand the category and for which awareness is very little, a lot of people, when we started the journey, especially if you would ask them about what is mutual funds, they were vaguely aware of, but largely in the metros, tier one towns. So we needed a lot of content to, there's only so much that you can tell in a 30-second ad, right? So we needed a lot of content to tell people more about what is a mutual fund, right from, what is a mutual fund, what is an NAV, what is SIP. Plus, this is a, investors look at it as a very challenging product. It's a difficult to understand product for them, at least, at least until a couple of years back. So we had to, go down to the details. So we have relied on content a lot. We have a website when we set out. I mean, apart from the TVCs that we made, we had a website which started with some 75 articles around mutual funds. Now the number is some 300 odd articles around mutual funds, different, short format, 200 words, very simple language. Then we started adding videos to it because, you go out, talk about some concept in a 30-seconder, then you back it up with a 1.5 2 minute long video. So we've created this entire universe of a character called Subbu, who, along with his family, his friends, his brother, his dadi, girlfriend, explains what is mutual fund. He talks to them. The whole theme behind, or the thought process behind mutual funds is mutual fund Sahi Hai campaign is to make mutual funds a part of daily conversation. So all our ads, if you see, are conversations between either regular people, or when we view celebrities, then it is celebrities with their friends, or to talking about mutual funds and connecting them to day-to-day activities. Similarly, we've carried over the same theme in our digital videos, which are 1.5 2 minute long, where Subbu, with the help of dosa, tries to explain what is a NAV, or with the help of chocolates, tries to explain what is a mutual fund. We've incorporated different life goals in his life, from him, from his brother earning his first salary, from Subbu getting engaged and then getting married. So we've taken the whole life cycle, created different types of contents around that. So that content has helped. Apart from our own in-house content, we've also worked a lot with external content creators. Web series is one where we've done a lot of integration. Just a minute. There's work going on next door. Yeah. So,
No worries, no worries.
that will, it's not.
Yeah, we'll edit that. Yeah, no worries.
So basically, apart from the content that we have created, on our website and the videos that we created, we've also worked with external content creators, especially web series, where we've integrated our content, about mutual funds. That also has worked a lot. Thankfully, given the structure of how we get the monies and what we're supposed to do with it, plus because this is a regulator backed initiative, we don't face the typical challenges that a brand faces, that there is a budget constraint or that we have to look at ROI very minutely. We know that something like content, the whole objective of creating awareness is a time and money consuming activity, and it will take time. And all our leaders have given enough time, enough patience, and even the regulator has been very patient and not pushed at, आज पैसा डाला है कल return क्या मिलेगा, or where are the numbers. So that has not happened, thankfully. But I would say the pain points that we typically face is, given that we are a very heavily regulated industry, given that we are managing other people's money, managing their trust, a lot of it, that boils down to what you can write and what you can not write, or what you can include as part of
Yeah.
content or not. Mutual funds cannot promise any returns. Mutual funds cannot talk about past returns. Since we are a category, we are building a category, we don't talk about specific mutual funds or give any example of a specific
Yeah.
fund. Investor testimonials are not allowed by the regulator. So with all those challenges, plus like I said earlier, investors consider mutual fund as a difficult product to understand. So to navigate within all that, within the guardrails that are set by the regulations, and the fact that you need to make a boring product simple, that is the basic pain point that we deal with on a daily basis. We have to be sure that a, you are well within the regulations. Two, you're making it simple for the commonest man, because we are talking to people who can invest as low as 100 rupees. We're talking to people who have never heard of products beyond FD, RD, right? So for them, for us, it is important to make it really, really easy. Plus, we also work in 8 different languages to ensure that the same, when you write in English and you can read it yourself, and you know that okay, this is conveying the right message. But when it gets translated into a Bengali or an Odia or Gujarati, you don't know, and if you can't read that language, you don't know, what the translator.
Yeah.
So that is again a big challenge that we deal on a daily basis. The other thing, when we work with external content creators, the biggest challenge is, one, to make them understand that this is mutual funds, because at times even the content creators themselves are either very new to the category, because they also have not been investing and they started
Yeah.
investing only after seeing the campaign. So that is one of the largest challenge. And then to make sure that the your content doesn't get too in your face and doesn't come out as an ad. That is one of
Yeah.
the biggest challenge, I would say, when you work with external content creators, especially when you're doing a brand integration with a storyline.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't have to, because you any which is making ads, people don't want to see ads. That is why they're going and watching content on OTT, which is ad free, and you want to be present there. So you can do it only through brand integration. So you have to make sure that the brand integration is subtle, and people don't come out saying that, "Arey, kya mutual funds ka ad dikha diya." So one, there are regulatory guardrails already in place. That this is the, you can talk or not talk about whenever it comes to mutual fund advertising. So we are guided by that, is our north star that we work with, right? And then, like I said, for us, it is about making it simple for the last person on the street to understand uh, the content. Second is, what we look at is, when we are utilizing a platform, so we make sure that that whatever content we are creating works best for that platform. So if it's Instagram, then it has to be a Reels format. If it's YouTube, Shorts are working today, so you do Shorts. When you are on LinkedIn, You can't have the same strategy as you have on Facebook or Instagram. So you have to have more serious content, because the while the person is the same, he's in different frame of mind. While he's scrolling through Instagram or scrolling through his LinkedIn profile. So we make sure that the content that we create is suitable for the platform and not just a copy paste across all platforms. So that is another thing that we keep in mind. uh, Rest of it, then, like I said, when it comes to languages, we have to make sure that culturally it is right for that language also. So at times you have to
Yeah.
create different completely different set of content for a particular language or for a particular region. So you have to keep those sensibilities in mind. Second group, which is that this will help marketers, it can't work by itself. See, marketing is not just a science, right? It's an art and a science. While technology will be able to help you with the science part of marketing, you'll always need that human interface for the art, for the creative bit, right? Whatever you do, I mean, how much ever the technology evolves, it is feeding on from something that was created in the past, right? And as long as only if you keep creating good work, that good work will feed into the AI, which will then help it get better over time. So it is always going to be marketing, a person plus an AI led tool. That's what I feel. But
Yeah.
right now, let's wait for a couple of more years for it to evolve, and then figure out.